A new suspect has been arrested in the case of Tupac's murder. A new suspect has been arrested in the case of Tupac's murder. I'm sure you all heard by now Keefe D was arrested for the Tupac's murder because Keefe D was supposedly in the car. And now they coming for him 30 years later. I'm like everybody else. Why now? If Keefe D did a proffer agreement a long time ago saying that he knew about this murder and he was in the car and all this stuff. Why now? What's to it now? Me, I have a theory of what they up to now, why they want to get Keefe D now. Some people say they may have a snitch that's giving them stuff. So they have enough to go and get Keefe D and charge him with this stuff. The snitch, and besides all the interviews that he did, placing himself in the car and saying that he the one that gave the gun to do the crime. And they said that, police may have enough now. I know they charged them with Tupac's murder and I think some kind of gang enhancement, which he was in court today and had to be postponed 2 weeks because his lawyer couldn't be there. But like I said, why now? You've been known that Keefe D was in the car. Keefe D saying in interviews he gave the gun and somebody in the back seat shot. Why now? To me, they up to something. Maybe they think they can get more information out of them if they scare them. They got a proffer degree before a proffer whatever session from him where he give up something in order to get something. Maybe they thinking they can get something else out of him. They want some other kind of information. Or maybe this raid they did about a month ago, 2 months ago, from his home in Nevada. Maybe it was something on that computer or something in them cell phones. Something they took out their house that gave them enough to charge him. I don't understand, me personally. But we all know ain't no statute of limitations on murder. So at any time, if they get some good evidence, they can come to get you. But like I said, I don't understand. I think they up to something. They want some more information. And they also could be tired of, they could be looking bad. Like this guy is the only living guy remaining in that car. And he ain't in jail. And he out here doing interviews talking about this stuff, which any other person probably would be in jail for the type of stuff he talking about. So maybe they feeling like they looking bad by never pursuing to arrest him. And so now they gonna clean up for lost time. Now that they got all these interviews on all these different YouTube channels, now they feeling like, okay, it's a good time to get him. He got statements that he can't go back on. He said this on YouTube or on this interview and that interview. Who knows what they up to? Like I said, the first time they came and got him, he did the proffer agreement. They was asking about Biggie's murder. He gave them Tupac murder. Maybe they think they can shake him down again and get some other type of information. Who knows what they up to? But he's going to court. He'll probably be going to trial. I think he said in one interview before that, he gonna fight it. Just like he fight any other case. So it should be a trial or something. More information should come out, exposing the system hand to see what they really got, if they got anything. But like some people say, they can convict the orange, and the orange ain't living, right? And they can convict the orange or a ham sandwich. I don't know. We're going to keep our eyes on this one. I'm a big Tupac fan, so I remember a lot of interviews, from the CD artists who draw the pictures for the CDs to the engineer who's mixing the music. There's a lot of stuff to this Tupac thing. He is definitely a legend. Definitely will live on forever, ever, ever. And I understand Keefe D and them side. You know, it was a fight. They retaliated. They was able to catch up with Tupac and retaliate. I'm not saying it's right, but that's how the street goes. You know, something happened, they come try to get with you, retaliate. That's that's in every city. You know, so I understand how it goes. Just sad that it was a legend lost. You know, just sad. You know, one of the greatest that could have pulled people together, could have changed rap back to the way it was, more positive. Just sad, you know. But like many say, the streets are undefeated. Be careful dealing with them streets. We're gonna stay tuned on this KPD thing and see what the Fed's up to. I don't know, but 30 years later, look kind of crazy. But ain't no statute of limitations on murder, so you gotta play it cool. If you got off, most people got off, got away with something, they lay low. Maybe Keefe D thought it was cool, you know, he did the little agreement, proffer agreement. He thought it was cool to say whatever he's gonna say. I think he could say something along the lines of what he said in the proffer agreement, but he can't bring up no new evidence that he didn't say. And so a lot of times it looked like Keefe was real careful with what he was saying and what he was doing. I think this arrest has something to do with the feds just up to something. But we're gonna see. That's all I got on that. Stay tuned for more when paperwork come out and all that old stuff. I'm out.